This is literally what we were doing. All right, so we took acid. This was closer to the end of the night, and like we didn't really take enough to be like whoa transcended, and like it was a social setting, so we didn't really do anything to help like activate extra visualizers, if you will. It was just kind of like we were at a party tripping. Like it was just kind of us in a circle making each other laugh while there were some other people there, more or less. But we were all laying in this room and just saying like movie quotes or song quotes or like the titles to stuff, but switching up words with gay sex.
Okay.
It would just be like, you want gay sex? You can't handle gay sex. and it would just be like that. And it would
like,
just
are you talking about gay sex? If you're not talking about gay sex, then...
and then somebody would think of like,
we lit that for. It probably started around like.
Yeah, but it wasn't just movie quotes. I'm talking songs like.
I'll offer him gay sex. He can't refuse.
Quotes in general, like. Just it went on for at least an hour and a half.
Gabe, keep your sex close, but keep your gay sex closer.
One time, I don't know why, I really fucked a guy.
Hey, what somebody once told me.
It starts with come.
Somebody once told me.
The world was gonna blow me. I really do like to have gay sex. Like it went on and on and
Can you see how limitless?
And it all started like the beginning of the night. Logan, like as we were like coming up, Logan shows up. And he took an edible, so he was also feeling silly. Logan's not cool enough for psychedelics. Yeah. But he's not smart enough.
But he's cool enough for gay sex.
It was funny, though. I looked at Logan, I was like, dude, prepare to
He's definitely built for gay sex.
I was like, Logan, prepare to just fucking annihilate for the next 5 hours. And he did. He did. But, like, he was literally on his computer just looking at domain names involving gay sex, like ChineseGaySex.family.com. And he was like, guys, it's $24 a year. And, like, it was just...
Then we started doing, like, he was a CEO of the websites, and then his website would be like, not gay CEO,
LoganCaros.org. Not gay CEO, Logan Caros.
Dude, you can do all Beatles songs about gay sex.
And then, like... At one point, we were just sitting in it was just at some house that was an Airbnb. We were sitting at the table in the dark. Yeah. And it was just me, Mo, Hugo, and Logan. And Logan's saying something. He says something funny, and we laugh, and he goes, thank you. I'll be trans all week. And like,
I'll be trans all week.
And one of the inside jokes that started was like people trying to sell hormones, like they're drugs. Like some guy out of high school just be like, hey kids, you guys want to be trans?
It's like out of his coat.
Like opening a trench coat and shit like that.
He pulls out a baggie.
Dude, the whole night for some odd reason had an odd.
Let's get trans.
Had a very odd theme of gay sex and trans. Like
he just went around was like that baggie. He's like, you kids want to get trans?
I don't even know like how it happened.
New shit.
It was really funny because like all of a sudden at the most people that showed up were these people that the
like
girl,
Chicago improv people.
Yeah, improv people, and it was just 5 gay dudes.
I want to see a transgender person on Dr. Phil. I want to see a transgender person on Dr. Phil going like, I got peer pressured.
Got queer pressure.
It was like the cool thing. Everybody was doing it.
I got her drunk.
Well, that's like
that's
what
I call
right?
beer pressured.
I mean, that's always been the Republican thing, right? The conservative.
Oh
like,
yeah, like
kids
competing for bigger tits and stuff.
Like even from being gay, right? Like they see them on TV, or if they're like, you legalize marriage, they're gonna see that.
Oh, and then they're gonna want to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they find out that a basketball player is gay, they're gonna be like, well, in order to play basketball, I gotta suck cock.
Yeah, you do if you want to play for me. So go shower, kid.
That's what not about sucking cock, but that Rory Scoville show that he has, it's called Robbie. It's about him wanting to be a fucking high school basketball coach because his dad was a high school basketball coach.
I thought they were going to say so he could fuck
like,
high school
and then
kids.
He finds out he has an 11-year-old kid. And that's pretty much the show. It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
it's not
like
great.
A good cast, right? A lot of good.
What show is this?
It's got a decent cast. Yeah.
What show is this?
It's called Robbie.
Ah.
It's on.
What's the name of that stupid Pete Davidson fucking movie? That fucking...
The King of Staten Island.
Jesus Christ. So is that literally what it's about? He's the king of Staten Island?
It's
like
about
his life story,
it's kind of about his life, yeah.
If he wasn't,
I know the opening story to this girl's, or the opening in the
he's a brilliant tattoo artist.
and he's just like, she's like, what does this one mean? He was like, my dad died in a fire.
Oh my god.
And like, yeah. So
that's about the point where I vomited.
I guess that, but it doesn't involve him. And then so his dad
and then they try to talk him into be a firefighter.
And his mom starts banging Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Who's like
who has a mustache.
That's the only reason I would
think of
watching it.
He looks super cancer-ridden. He looks sick. Like, he doesn't look healthy.
Like Burt Reynolds toward the end?
Just with his hair that short. Well, with his hair that... Bill Burr, I mean.
Yeah.
With his hair that short and then the big mustache, it makes his face look super...
Looks like Freddie Mercury toward the end.
Yeah,
does he look like Freddie?
He just looks fucking sick to me.
Really?
I thought like sick, like cool.
No,
I thought he looked
ill.
Really?
Like, I mean,
hella ill.
Yeah, ill, bro.
Does he look like Freddie Mercury except gay?
It still works.
Does he look like a gay Freddie Mercury?
No.
Like Mercury.
Yeah, and then
Freddie Uranus.
And then he's like starts to reconnect with Bill Burr, and then he tries to get him to join the fire department.
Yeah, because that's that's an ambition you want.
There's a thing of them like singing a song.
This one's only 3 hours.
Oh god, that looked really bad.
That was cool though when
his special was so bad.
Really, my mom kind of liked it.
Oh god, it was.
Which one?
Insulting.
Pete Davidson?
Yeah, he put out a new one on Netflix. I already forgot what it was called.
Alive from New York.
The opening bit was alright, but it was mostly just him saying shit and then just going like, oh well. And then like
Hannah Gadsby is like, oh, that's a thing.
Like a
Claire
lot
said
of
he
it,
seemed
or he
nervous.
was,
Is
or
that true?
no, I think he seemed more apathetic because he would just pause and then just go, and then just he would do a lot of like.
Was it like super emo?
He would do a lot of like, this is only funny to me.
He is the most emo motherfucker.
That it was weird. I wasn't a huge fan. His opening bit was alright. It was about one time Louis was on episode of SNL, and
I think he made that shit up.
You think he made it up?
Fucking Louis smoked weed.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he sucked.
Yeah.
Even on Opie and Anthony.
I've heard him. He had a special.
The episode of Louis on his show, he had a special where he smoked weed, and it was like a story from real life.
Yeah. He talks about.
Yeah, he had an Opie and Anthony where he talked about how he used to go to the movies.
Yeah,
he only smoked weed at the movies, and he talks about Gravity, going to see Gravity.
But I thought it was funny. Like, I was just like, that is funny, though, if that were true. Just like, if the girl was like, I was just going to smoke first. Do you want to?
Yeah, he told Lauren Michaels that I smoke weed. Yeah, I think, like, Lauren Michaels knows that you fucking smoke weed, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it was... It seemed like Netflix was like, dude, you should do a special, and he was just like, I don't know, man. And they were like, please, and he was like, oh, okay.
I mean, it's already his like second special, right?
Yeah,
he had a Showtime one, I think.
I didn't really laugh at all during it.
His fucking monologues on SNL are pretty funny.
I watched Mark Norman's new special. It was alright.
I'm almost done. A lot of it I feel like I had heard, so I don't know if he's recycled from other specials or if it's just from his late night appearances.
That's probably what it is. Probably because a lot of it is rather clean.
Yeah, I mean, it was really funny.
Well, I mean, he's like open for Seinfeld now.
Dude,
yeah, you could definitely see the.
Have you heard some of those stories?
Yeah.
You know, Seinfeld they don't do a light or a clock, but he expects his openers to do 15 tight.
And just have it memorized?
Yeah, but they doesn't have a clock running like in the back or a light.
I get it. That's a certain
How
point.
fucked is that, dude?
Yeah, but don't you have your bits memorized? So to the point where you know the time.
But you have to count the laughs.
I have literally never once started a clock, started doing jokes, and then looked at the clock. Like I literally just put out a set list. I do my jokes,
and I know it's 4.5.
Usually a minute light is enough for me to wrap up.
Yeah, it's like you either wrap up or do something.
That is an asshole.
Exactly.
No, I'm not saying that's not an asshole move.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, what a fucking dick.
It just seems like old school show business stuff.
Yeah, that's fucking corny.
What did they say? He's like a fundamentalist or some shit. It's like, go fuck yourself, dude. Give the guy a fucking light. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what that takes away from it. And then if you're upset, yeah. Because he had some story of how, like, something happened in the crowd one night while he was opening it, and he responded to it, and then, like, he got thrown off, got off stage early. Like, Seinfeld wasn't anywhere to be found, and then, like, he, like, ran back on stage.
Did, like, an encore thing.
Yeah, and, like, Seinfeld got super pissed at him. I was like, just never run back on the stage, okay? And, like, yeah. I was just like, dude, that's a dick move, though. Fuck. I still haven't watched. I didn't watch his special.
I started watching the new Seinfeld one. It's pretty funny.
Is it?
But I mean, it's like he's a good joke writer, and he can perform. Yeah. But there were some bits I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, he seems like a type of guy that would still like be like, clean comedy's hard.
It is, dude. I can't do clean comedy.
I can't. I mean,
because you don't want to.
I could do.
Not like an hour.
I could probably do a clean 5.
Yeah. I think I could do a clean 10 at this point.
Yeah, like that, but that's still like not that much, you know.
Yeah.
It's not a show.
No, it's not. But I mean, I don't think that's. I think the jokes come to you. Either they come to you or they don't come to you. And if you're more comfortable doing clean material is going to be easier to write.
Yeah, because that's just your brain.
Us three, well, he's pretty clean, but we just naturally write that stuff, so it seems easier.
Am I clean?
You're way cleaner than us. Than the two of us? Fuck yeah.
Some bits.
Like, he's dark. I'm like pervy. But you're like a you're the most Tonight Show. You'd kill it on the Tonight Show probably a lot easier.
But man, one time a comic came up to me at Noreen's, and he was like, that baby joke you do about the babies crying. He was just like, something about when you do that joke, it makes me think you'll be the first. If anybody of our seed makes it onto Netflix,
you seem the most of the three of us. You seem the most like a comic.
It was just weird. Yeah.
Like when you imagine what a comic is, you seem like the most.
Really? I wish I was. Yeah. I want to be alt, dude. I want to kill in front of alt.
No, you're alt, but you just seem more like a comic.
I have a joke about kicking ass taking names.
If you're you,
and I don't think you're a petition
about being a hipster.
You're not broad.
Nickelback, dude.
I don't do that bit that much that anymore.
You're not that broad of a comic.
No, I know.
He's more of a man.
Like it's not. Like I knew somebody was gonna.
Yeah, I
knew somebody was gonna say that.
I'm not a broad comic because I'm funny.
God damn it! Oh, I gotta do an argument with a lady comic over Edgelord.
Lady comic.
Yeah, with a lady comic over Edgelord, and then she just started lying about it. She's from Champaign, and she just started lying about me. Going like, yeah, he just does 15 minutes, because I had a thing called Edgelord Seinfeld, where I was like, it's just me and my, like, I put a camera now in my medicine cabinet. I put the phone in my medicine cabinet.
What's up with AIDS-ridden asshole?
Yeah, no, I go, if it's not open, anybody, why do they call it AIDS? And then and she's like, yeah, his sets are just 15 minutes of that, and he doesn't connect to the audience. And I go, you've never seen me do 15 minutes in Champaign. Nobody. I did one 10-minute set in Champaign, and you weren't there.
And if you're using it based on Champagne, nobody connects with the audience.
Yeah, I know.
Champagne.
Oh no,
you are performing to the back.
Oh, I used to
fucking
heads. Kill. I used to fucking kill when I did go.
I did all right at Champagne's once, but that's just because I was talking about how shitty.
No, I meant Champaign, Illinois. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, I do well at Champagne's.
I don't do that.
I've never been Champagne.
It's a weird room.
I've only heard
it's really cool. I got a nice clip.
It's really cool to chill. Like,
yeah.
Like, there's like tables,
yeah. I got a nice clip.
Comics are there. It's warm, you know what I mean, or cool.
I got a really good clip.
If you're like trying to chill after rebar.
But the lighting is really cool.
Yeah.
Like, and the clip that I have, I put it on a table, and the lighting is like it's like something out of Lenny or something. It's like some old school, like blue and red lights and stuff. And it did all right. But the thing is like
I've only ever done it whenever I didn't do too good at rebar.
It got to the point where I was arguing with this girl, and I started going like, I think that you think that I'm somebody else. Because like it sounded like she was describing some entirely different person.
I'm Seinfeld.
I'm Edgelord Seinfeld. And she goes, "This wasn't meant for you." I was like, "Who the fuck was it meant for?" Like,
you should have stayed in character. Like, what's the deal with this, bro? Like,
all
of your responses.
The whole argument. You're like, "Yeah, you need a light." I don't even need a light. That's how professional I am. She goes, "You've been doing comedy for 10 years," and I went, "I've been doing comedy for 10 years. What the fuck are you talking about?"
At least 20.
Yeah, and I deserve the
70s,
respect.
You're like,
I'm like Rad Zone. I've been doing this for 20 years.
I've been doing comedy my whole life.
Did you watch any of the Rad Zone clips?
No.
You really should watch
That's
them.
the best
They're
episode, dude.
Right.
That's the best we've
Yeah.
done ever.
Yeah, you sent them to me on Facebook, so then like I noticed that you said, but then I forget to watch them. So
I was
really
happy.
good.
I was happy with the content
I'll
we were
open
making.
it on my phone. So
Although
I'll
if
have
you
a
do
tab.
watch them, I would like to know what your opinion is on how it comes off as far as how much we seem like we're actually on his side.
Oh yeah.
Because we're definitely like
egging him on.
Yeah, we're egging him on.
We're being, we're making him think we're on his side.
That's what I feel like that's what you should do.
Yeah, that's what exactly. I told Paul that that's why we should at some point in the videos or like in the description or something put like we don't like share any views with this man. Like, you know what I mean? Because it is a lot of us agreeing with him.
Did you have video too?
Yeah.
It would have been funny if
it's just like this.
It would have been funny every time he turns to one of you, the other one like winks to the camera, and this is the whole episode. You guys are like,
no, you can't see us. It's just like this.
Okay.
He starts.
Yeah. He got like he
can tell.
Yeah, and at a certain point he goes, because I'm asking him all these questions, and I'm like trying to get him to going like I'm asking him why he's a Trump supporter, and I was like if there's a connection between that and like the way he's battling with people and like his. You know, his comedy career is going. I go, if there's a connection, like if, and I was asking if he was self-destructive, and then he goes, my life has not turned out the way I wanted it to.
That is funny. God damn. All right, I gotta watch it. I might listen on the drive back.
Because Barasa shared that one clip, and Randall came up to me and he was like, "You were a beautiful person for doing that, Gabe." He was like, "Why did y'all do that though?" I'm like, "I just thought it would be funny to interview Raid. Like I didn't think." Did I show you? Like Ryan messaged me and he left those. I messaged him to make sure that he wasn't like actually pissed with me because he shared.
Ryan Barasa?
Yeah, he shared one of the videos that because he gets brought up in it.
Oh, okay.
And we don't say his name.
Yeah.
But Raid says, "Oh, you mean Ryan boring asshole?" Is one of the first. We were just like, "Oh, that's pretty good." You know what I mean? And like he also calls out other people. And
he calls out a lot of people.
Ryan shared it. I don't know why he watched it. That's weird that he was watching it. And then like tagged the other people that I think he said something in, and he was like, "This podcast has very short episodes and all this shit," and it's just like I've talked to this fucking guy like a million times. We don't even really consider this a podcast. It's just the easiest way to explain it to people.
Yeah.
So that's what we just say. Like, there's no medium other than YouTube. And we don't have just audio of it. Like, we only have video.
Yeah. I was different.
And so
I like it.
I messaged him, and he was like, "What's a talented young fella like you doing hanging around with those guys?" And I was like, I thought it'd be funny, and it was, dude. Like, I was just like, I'm just making sure we're cool, man. I wasn't trying to, like, you know, I like you, and you're my dog, and all that shit. And I was just like, I don't want any bad blood. And he was like, "We're good, dude." And I was just like,
I sent a message to Ryan. I go, he says something about you. I sent a message to Evan.
Yeah,
I sent messages going to Ian going, I don't know some of these people, so.
Yeah.
And then Ian blew it off. He's like, Ian, and the way Ian acted afterwards, he's like, nobody cares. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I don't think anybody really did. That's why, honestly,
it's really
if Ryan
clear. Did anything, it helped a few people see it. But
yeah.
I would prefer it.
It'd
be funnier.
Yeah, I told yeah, we tried to get Crab Meat to watch the other ones, but I doubt he thought about it because it's not like he doesn't subscribe to the channel.
Ryan subscribed after that.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. We have like 50 subscribers.
Pretty bitchin'. We're doing pretty good.
It's about to be 51
We don't.
subscribers.
I don't think YouTube
boys.
likes the channel.
No.
Very much.
Paul has literally fucking emailed YouTube.
I've changed my strategy. Now I go, I think something's wrong. Now if it doesn't show up on the algorithm, I send him like polite messages now. I go, I think there might be some kind of error.
You have to sound like you're from Wisconsin.
Yeah, I do it in that tone of voice and everything. I think there's some sort of error.
Is that Wisconsin?
We're gonna go to Oshkosh.
Hey man, fucking yeah, I got food stamps. I got $300 a month now. And that came from. That's because I wrote a crazy.
Fargo,
dude, I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter to them. I wrote a letter to them where if you looked at it, you would think this person's crazy. And it was like, how dare you give me $16 a month during a pandemic? And I got $300 a month now.
Oh, for the.
So sometimes it works.
Oh, I thought you meant to YouTube.
Oh no, I don't do that now. Now YouTube.
Yeah, he was talking about how like. He was like, we'll get a couple subscribers, and then we'll lose one, and then we'll get a couple. And I was just like, that's really weird. And he was just, he said he's seen a video have more views, and then check on it later, and it had less, and stuff like that.
Yeah, they take views away.
And he was just like, I don't know. It's probably he was like, it might be because I keep messaging them about it. And I was like, what? He's just like, yeah. He's been bitching out YouTube.
But that's not the problem. That could just be bots. They could just be removing bots. But however, the real problem is we used to get like premiere views where like the one video in one day would get 220 views. And then that stopped.
Yeah.
So.
You guys gotta go to that alt-right website.
I think we just...
That's what I was saying. I kept messaging and going like, so if like we said like, so if we talked about like race and IQ, would that get us more views? Like I was like saying I was basically saying they give preferential treatment to like white supremacists and shit, and then like, but I mean, yeah, they're fucking assholes. So I just realized that you can't talk like that to them. So now I just go. Yeah, well, sometimes it works. Sometimes doing Karen shit sometimes works. Man. That's why people do it. But I mean, but now I just go. I think there's just been like an error. Maybe if you could look into it. I don't know if there's a problem with your algorithm, but my video's not available when I Google it. And when I search it, I can't find it.
And then you're not handwriting.
And then they change. And then you do it again, and then it pops back up, and then it gets like 5 more views, and then I'll go okay. So like that works. So it's just a matter of time till we start getting premieres again. We'll be fine. Lesson learned.
YouTube, you vindictive bitch.
Yeah.
Not
everyone responds to aggressiveness the same way.
That's so funny though.
Like sleepy YouTube stealing my views.
Fucking YouTubes. I'm like Tim Pool.
Hell yeah.
Fucking YouTube. I'm the Tim Pool of the left.
Tim Tool.
I'm like Tim Curry.
Yeah.
I'm like Steph Curry, dude. Hit him with the 3.
I think it's bullshit that again, dude, the Warriors got so lucky this season because they were having a garbage season, and then it just ended.
They knew it was happening. They might have started Corona for this might have been part of the plan.
Well, Steph was hurt all season, right?
And now next he's gonna be back.
Clay was hurt all season too. Weren't most of them all
Clay
hurt?
And Steph.
Because they were having they had a losing record, I believe, which is hilarious.
That's probably why, dude.
That's definitely why. Whenever I noticed that, it made me less happy. I just like watching Steph Curry.
Did you guys watch that UFC?
No. Was it empty?
Yeah.
Did they even mic up Joe Rogan, or could you just hear him? Could you hear him from like the fucking boom?
I mean, the crazy thing was like the coaches, the punches, like everything you just heard.
Yeah.
But dude, the fight card was insane. The main event fight was fucking bananas.
Was there Jones?
No, it was what's his name? I'm blanking. Gaethje and Tony Ferguson. Holy shit, dude! He never went down. It was like raging bullshit. Like he just got the fuck beat out of him.
Get me down, Ray. You did get me down, Gaze. You didn't get me down, Gaze.
No, they ended it like the last round when it was almost over, just because he was just taking damage. Like it was
just standing there.
It was just his ego. Like he didn't want to give up, but So the ref just stopped it. But He's like, I wanted to finish on my feet.
You did get me down, gays. Hey, did you have sex with my husband?
What's
How
up?
could you ask me that? I'm your brother. Did you have sex with my husband? Thought we were making everything gay. A part
We
of
were
Raging Ball,
reminiscing.
where he's like, "You have sex with my husband, with my gay husband."
No, it was literally just gay sex. Like, it was
It's just Raging Bull, but gay. It's just called Raging Gay.
Raging hole.
You're a gay guy. What do you mean I'm a gay guy?
You know.
No, you're a gay guy. You know, the way you suck cock. Okay, the way you handle balls. The way you fondle balls. What do you mean I'm a gay guy?
Yeah.
What, do I...
Jimmy two strokes.
do I
Strokes twice.
do I walk around with my hand in the air? Picking out curtains and shit?
It makes it a more if he was gay, it'd make it more appropriate.
Yeah,
whenever he
Karen,
beat
I
the
needed
shit out
that
of
lube. Yeah, it was a bunch of guys. That's the thing with mafia movies. It's just dudes.
Just a bunch of dudes.
Gay mafia guys.
And one woman.
Gay mafia. Velvet mafia.
What'd you do with my gay porn, Karen? That's the last of the gay porn!
I needed that, Karen.
I needed that gay porn, Karen.
We just changed his life, dude.
Alright, well, this thing's almost dead anyways.
Alright.
What's in the gay